Hello. How y'all doing today? Hopefully doing all right. I'm doing all right. Hello. We had some noises. Coleman, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Appreciate your face. Shala with the 27-month resub. Thank you very much. Magnum, 35 months. Thank you. Thank you. Dave, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. And Kamikaze dropping the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We do have a hype train on a Friday, which I don't even, what is? What is? You know? Like, what is even a hype train? We don't do these things around here. You know? You know what we do? I said do. We bug Corrales. That's what we do. That is one of our favorite. Where even is he? Oh, he shifted. Where'd he go? He's hiding. Wonder if he's watching. Oh, okay. Speaking of, we should probably. Oh. Watch out. Can we? He looked right as I was. Oh, I'm aiming too low. Oh no.
Oi! What doing?
Hello?
Hi.
I came up here because I saw some fire shooting towards you and I just came to investigate.
F when we
Yeah,
crack,
right.
ref when we cracker, ref when we crack, ref when we cracker.
What's up, buddy?
You know what we
What are
do.
you doing?
He.
Same
he,
as you.
Ha ha ha.
You're
I said
streaming?
to do. Oh dear,
No.
what have I done?
Building
Now
something.
Fergus
It's you.
is gonna have
It's
to
you
have a
building.
jerky
Yeah,
cake
so-
made. Crap
Sorry,
on a
there's
cracker.
like- hold
Let's
on,
go
there's-
snipe some
I
Romans.
can't hear you
F
because
when
there's
we crack,
noises
ref
in
when
my
we
ear,
cracker, ref
but
when we
hold
crack,
on.
ref when we cracker.
The voices.
Thank you, Bits, for the bits. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Bits, for the bits.
So how's it going? What are you doing?
I'm building a siege workshop.
Oh, whose base you taking over first?
Well, Jiven, I guess.
Nice. I mean, you do have
Yeah.
like ethos right
Yeah,
there.
baby.
You could take over beefs. Don't the Romans had malls, didn't they?
The thing is, I'm getting closer and closer. Beef
Right,
is
that's
just
what I'm-
around the corner, and Etho is just around the corner.
Right. See, you could see Etho. Well, you can't, but I can see Etho from here.
I can't.
I know you can't.
But I can see him. Let me see. I like my immersion, okay? Stop it.
Oh, I'm immersed in feeling like, there's other people on the server because I can see their base.
There it is. Yeah, I don't like that missing chunks.
I
and
don't like
just-
seeing other
yeah.
people. That's gross.
No, I don't mind if I get closer. I just hate
Oh.
like the unloading unrendered chunks and no, not
Hmm.
for me. Not for me.
You're
I
an
could play with
unloaded chunk.
Bobby does work though, like on a huge render distance with shaders.
Yeah, there's
But,
a shader that is like specifically designed to work with Voxy.
No, I like mine. I'm gonna be
Mhm.
using it as long as I can before they change to the Vulkan engine, and then bye bye.
Well, hopefully they got modders are working on that. I would imagine they are. Like they're not gonna have a choice, honestly. Like it's gonna be all Vulkan at some point. So
Yeah, like no, shader is gonna be around, but the old shader is not gonna work anymore. I'm using my old shader.
Jev's gonna come for
Yeah.
the Roman Empire. He just declared it in his last episode.
Bring it, bring it. I'm gonna
He's
get the ballistas ready in the harbor.
Well, see, he's got boats, but he's draining all the water under the boats. So like, how's he
Yeah,
gonna?
what's about that?
Is he gonna
Like,
walk over?
What's happening?
Like, he's just
What
gonna
type of
stroll
pirate is
up
that?
and be like, "Hey, I'm here to take you over," and he ain't got no boats.
Well, the thing is that that suits me well because the Roman Empire land fights were their like forte. Sea battles,
Right.
not so much.
Right.
Not in the beginning stages, okay? And I don't even have ships. You've seen my ship, by the way. Come take a peek.
Where that?
In the harbor. Look at it.
Okay.
Look at the high.
Mm-hmm.
It's hey. It's
At
not
least
a
it's
construction,
in
okay?
water.
Right? At least I'm
That's
doing
where
something
boats
right.
belong, is in the water.
I mean, it's gonna be the crappiest pirate I've seen. Talking smack about taking over the Roman Empire. That's not gonna happen.
Those
Ain't
dirty
gonna happen.
landlubbers.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I figured I'd come over and bug you for a minute before I got to
It's
doing
alright.
something.
I'm
You know?
trying to finish the build and get an episode out, but my hay fever
Yeah.
is so terrible today. Like I can hardly see anything. My eyes are like clogged up and all red and itchy.
That's
So
how
bad.
Ferks is
So
when
bad.
she's laughing. She can't see nothing.
And she laughs a lot.
She does laugh a lot. She gets all squinty eyed and
Completely blind in life.
It's great.
Oh boy. All right, buddy.
All right,
I might
have
see you
fun.
later, all right?
All right,
You
bye.
see you. Bye-bye. Bye, Chad.
Okay. Well, of course, always you got to call it out, all right? I see it all the time, so I got to say something, you know? I still want to burn that to the ground. All of that. I just want to... I have never in my life wanted to take a flint and steel to something more than I do that. Yeah, I you know, while she's laughing, I gotta be her eyes, you know? I gotta see the things that she can't, you know? Like, it could be dangerous. Like, imagine we're driving down the street and she starts laughing. And she's like, I can't see it. Bam. Car wreck. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I'm saying. Don't make her laugh while she's trying. I mean, it's my job. Like, that is literally in my job description. You know? I think it's like item number 1, make Ferks laugh. But whose fault? she's a good driver. I drive 99% of the time, but she knows if she ever just like wants to drive, she can just be like, hey, I want to drive. And I'd be like, psh, done. You know? Oh, yeah, I missed noises. Hold on. Fitz, thank you for the 63-month Prime. The Boatman, thank you for the 7-month Prime. Fitz also with the biddies. Thank you very much for the biddies. I feel like I need to replay that because I didn't hear it. D&D Party Mom, thank you very much for the 6 months. Thank y'all. And happy Pride Month, too, you know? So, there may be no surprise, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I know, it's a shocker. This, I wish I could get figured out. Where is it? Where is it current? Ah, there it is. I really wish I could get this figured out. because all of the things, all the armor stands we put in here in the last video are right there. They're all in that one spot. So, yeah. Got you the builder cap? Wait, what? Oh, the cape. The cape. Oh yeah, I got that. Well, I have a code for it. I haven't claimed it. So no, I mean it is, but it isn't the water. What it is like they go into an unloaded chunk and they all go into that same unloaded chunk, and so then they all end up inside of each other. And so yeah, so it is kind of like if the water wasn't put, but then they would just be like sitting there and it wouldn't be a conveyor belt, would it? Today is the day XB builds a giant copper golem on tiptoe peering into Green's telescope. Yeah, no. I would have so this is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is several chunks, so I'd have to load all 3 of these chunks constantly. And then isn't the thing about an ender pearl thing is that is it always loaded even if you're offline? Like, I feel like that's, yeah, if you're online, like if I'm online, then it's not really an issue. It's when I'm offline. Because like if I logged off and then like, you know, Cub is over here doing stuff and then Jevon's over here doing stuff, and so it gets loaded kind of funky, you know? And so it would have to be loaded all the time. I can't, so the problem is like you can't stop one of the armor stands. I would have to like manually come in and separate them again, which I've done already. It's a pain in the butt. Gravity, no. Hopefully that's the right one. It is. So what I've been doing is coming in like this, just moving it over there, kinda, and then giving it gravity back. But then you have to do that with every single one. Like that. And then give it gravity back. And you can see how that's kind of a little bit of a pain. it's a little bit of a pain. So there's apparently ways we can kind of make it work, I think, but I think we'd still have an issue with chunk loading, unloading problems. Lalo, thank you very much for the 60-month resub. Says, good morning, XP chat. Happy Friday. Thank y'all. Separate, I mean, we'd, yeah, it'd still be that, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of it's annoying. I wish you could make it so that they had collision, so that, like, they would just run into each other. At least that would be something, you know? But like, I don't think there's any way to make them have collision so that they run into each other. That would be nice. That would actually, that would solve it, I think, for the most part. Perhaps a way to turn it on and off. Maybe. Like we could get like a sensor that just like as you're like walking in, it releases them or something. But then I don't know. We would have to build like a system like back here somewhere maybe, to where they come this way. They come into like a slot system, and then it just releases them on a timer one after another. And then as they come back in, they get locked back into that slot or something. You know, that's something we could, you know what? We have the technology to do redstone on stream. Why not? What could go wrong? What is, I don't understand. Don't do redstone on stream. Well, we don't, but you know, maybe we could figure it out. It could be a thing. Maybe. I'd have to figure out how to do so. We're definitely gonna need trapdoors. I don't know that we have enough trapdoors. And we're no, I don't think pressure plate. How would you do that? Yeah, see, now I'm thinking, like, how exactly would we actually do that? Like, is this a tripwire situation? Yeah, see, I can't think of... I feel like it would have to be a piston situation, actually. All right, Shala, have a good one. Ugh. Okay. How are we gonna... No, it's locked. Ah! Okay, we need these to stop. Well, that's probably not the best. What the crap was that sound? What was that sound? Oh, hi. Unlock. Nope. Unlock. All right, so we're gonna have to take all these out. I mean, we don't have to take them out, but we're gonna take all these out just so they're not trying to be silly while we're trying to be silly. How many did I put in here? Wait, did I just... Oh, I just locked. Okay. Aha! We've done it. All right, so now we can pick up this water. And so we would come back this way somewhere. So if we go back that way, Because we need a way to not only lock them into a separate area, you know, so we would need, like, say we were using trapdoors. Trapdoors would go here. So we would have to lock one here, here, here. We would then have to, like, use the trapdoor or whatever to let one out, and then after a short time let another one out. But then as they come in, this one would have to get locked here, and then this one here. You know, you see what I'm saying? So we gotta figure that out. Which I think that's gonna be, that's like, I mean, obviously that's like the whole thing. So, and how to get them moving again once they are locked in. Well, so I wouldn't want them like one block away from each other. You know what I mean? Like I would want it timed so that they're, I mean, obviously it's not a perfect kind of scenario, but they can rest on a trapdoor, then drop them into water. Yeah, they could rest on a piston too, I think. So if we, I mean, if we had water going this way. Oh, I made that. Oh, see, and part of the problem is I don't, I think we'd still run into the same issue even if it was, well, no, because it would only be triggered when somebody comes in. It wouldn't always be running. Armor stand entity separator. I don't even know what that is. Tandem Llama, thank you very much for the 2-month reset. Glam Pixie, thank you for the 31 months reset. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't even, what is a armor stand entity separate? Hold on. Let's give it a goog here. 1 sec. Minecraft armor stand. Separator. Used in stack splitters. It takes a stack of overlapping glitched armor stands and entities, force them to pop out one by one. What? You did what now? Hold on. That's an armor stand swap. That's not. We could separate them in the non-scene tunnel by alternating trapdoors and a clock. Simple is great. I love simple. Simple's awesome. See, everything, all the videos are like armor stand swappers or unstackable item sorting, which I don't know how you get that from what I searched, but you know, it's Google. What do they know? Because it says mechanism. You push the stack of armor stands into a one wide gap blocked by an iron trap door or fence gate. As the stack hits the tripwire or pressure plate, where did those come in? The first entity triggers it. The redstone signal closes the trapdoor, leaving behind the first entity while the rest are forced to drop or push through. What? That makes sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me. Y'all gotta remember, me and Redstone, we don't get along. Never have, probably never will. I've tried. Then ask beat-ups. Right. The only person or persons currently on that might have a clue are AFK. So piston, iron bar, iron pressure plate, iron trapdoor. Okay. Iron trapdoor, pressure plate. My idea was just to use a chicken and a skulking sensor to activate whenever a person walks by that might start the machine. No, anyway, if we can figure it out, we can figure it out, then we ain't got to worry about what nobody else is doing, you know? Like, know what I mean? Plus, y'all love to see me struggle and stuff. Also, don't forget, FedEx plush still up for pre-order. We are currently at 354. Okay. Oh, piston. All right, so I have piston and sticky piston. So how would that even work? What would be ideal is if they get stopped here and they get pushed here one at a time and get ejected that way. That would be ideal. Like, that would be super compact. You've obviously never heard of second coffee. So if we had a piston. So the thing about using trapdoor or pressure plates, though, is it blocks the water. Sure. Like, how open of an area do we need? About as open as we got. Well, I mean, obviously we can go up there, but This might take a minute. Wait, you're wanting hot cocoa instead of coffee? What's really happening? Dogo, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. No, you're the best. We're trying to figure out a thing, and chat's trying to help. Oh, well, see, you didn't say nothing about no packed ice. Where did the packed ice come in? All right, we'll pretend this waxed copper is packed ice. Okay? There. See? We're pretending. Using our imagination and stuff. Can't stand the smell of coffee. They have, like, flavored coffees that smell different. You know? Hello, Mother Goose. What is this Tubbo thing? I haven't the slightest clue. This is not the place to ask, because I don't know. I don't know that I want to know. So, yeah. I don't know. Then place an iron bar, one to the right and one up. Done. It was apparently something that was announced at like TwitchCon or something. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention. Place iron pressure plate on the bar. Oops. Haha, I am the greatest. Like I said, this is, I don't think we really even need to talk about it, honestly. Came back. I made the mistake of buying the s'mores coffee creamer, and it's not that great, and it's the only creamer I have now. Yeah. Place a block one back and one to the left. What? Wait, you mean like back here? Or down here? Like that? Yeah, you can get a cape. There's like a builder cape or something. That, yeah. I have the code. I haven't redeemed it. Like I got the Twitch cape or the TikTok cape, which I really like, but right now, this is the best. I think if I take that off, I have nothing. Wait, did I turn that off? Option. Wait, where? There it is. Cape on. Done. Yeah. So I have the TikTok cape, which I really like. Place a block on the back of the pressure plate. And then one to the, like there? And you only, I think for the cape, you only got to watch for like 5 minutes or something. So this is apparently or at some point might be an armor stand entity separator. Or something. From what I understand. But I'm reading it from chat, and so they have to like type it out and then put it in. Place a second block on the block that, wait, what? So like there? Oh yeah, there is no in-game. Sorry. It's all right. It's all right. There you go. I mean, you kind of can make your own cape. You just got to add it through like a resource pack, you know? Nobody else will see it, but at least, you know, you'll see it. That's how I got that. Remove all this. I feel like there's wires being crossed that shouldn't be crossed. Cape is so good it sold a plushie. Well, it's not just the cape though. It's the face. The forever judging face. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a entity separator, but I'm like, speaking of plush. Oh wait. Place a block on the back of the plate, then place a block. Place a block in the back of the plate. Are you talking about here? Like from where I'm facing the back and then there? I don't. Depends on like what you mean by the back. So just like, okay, just like that. Okay. We got it. We got it. Pretty good at this game. Hope you know that. Let's check on, so the plush pre-order is going to be over very soon. We do have, I believe, some outstanding, and I think if the people are not here today, they will be, those plushes will be re-rolled. So I think Freundlich. I know I say your name wrong, but it's great. I love it. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Run Wild, hey, how you doing? Thank you for the 9-month resub. There's like a very specific name I keep looking for in chat. So Miss Bubbles 646, are you here? Are you present? Are you with us? Are you a person that is currently within the chat? Because if you are not, Your plush is gonna be re-rolled. Herb, thank you very much for the 24 months. I appreciate that. I am not seeing the Miss Bubbles. On that block you place a trapdoor on the side of the block that is the one that... What? What? Just place a trapdoor. Just place it. All right, I'll place a trapdoor. Volition Sin, thank you very much for the 4 months. I appreciate. Wait, another hype train. Didn't we just have a hype train? Wait, what? I thought those were like once an hour or something. Top side. Top. Sorry. There. We don't do hype trains around here. All right, Sam, have a good one. I feel like the first hype train of the day just showed we don't do hype trains, right? Not one person in this chat is even slightly interested in a hype train. Except maybe Vincena. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Burp with Knife, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. Put a piston facing towards the trapdoor behind... Wait, what? Behind the trap. Wait, what just happened? Does it need to be a sticky? I'm gonna put a sticky. Behind the trapdoor, facing the trapdoor. So it's friendly. Thank you for the 25 gifted subs, man. I appreciate that. That's how we do it, right? Normal piston. Okie dokie. Normal. What are we building? It's supposed to be an armor stand entity separator. Then move the piston back. Oh, back. Okay. 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 Let's see. Piston. Unc Jess, thank you very much for the 100 bits. He said normal piston. That's what I was told, normal piston. Mr. Prime, when was your Prime? Where was that? Red-headed honey, thank you for the Prime. Sorry I missed that. That was not on purpose. But thank you, I do appreciate you. Spirit Cherokee, thank you very much for the 4 months. I appreciate that. Freundlich with another gifted sub. Thank you for gifting that sub. Between the piston and trapdoor, place a block. The block has been placed. See how good I am at this freaking redstone, yo? Hello, Emma. How you doing? I don't know that I would say hi. I mean, It's like, yeah, it's a little bit of hype trade, a little bit. Then place a second block under the stone you just placed. Your black on black mug is due to arrive on Monday. They're so cool. Just so you know, it's very subtle, okay? It's a very, very subtle design. So, all right, friendly, have a good one. How many plushes are needed for the... we already hit the goal. You can still order one. You can absolutely still order one. You can still gift them. You can do all that stuff. But we did hit the goal. So if you do order one, you will get one. So we're not worried about it actually becoming a thing now. It is a thing that will happen. So if you do order one, you will get it. So. And the design of that mug is meant to be super subtle. Ferks actually just used that mug this morning. So then place the third block under. Okay. Real quick, before anything else happens, let's redo this one giveaway. Miss Bubbles, one last chance. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Miss Bubbles, 646. Are you in the chat? Are you here? It does not look like it. Oh, Vincent, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What the crap? Thank you. Thank you. D&D Party Mod with the 25 bits. Thank you for the 25 bits. All right. I don't see it. All right. Here we go. Get your exclamation enter ready. Redo that one. Here it goes. Again, as I usually say, if you have already ordered one or are planning on ordering one, please don't enter. We're just trying to get as many people a plush or, yeah, as possible. So, Jesse, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. And I know some people haven't claimed it, probably because of like import fees and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, which I totally understand. But if you're not able to claim it, please let me or one of the mods know so we can kind of redo the, yeah. Lorax Truffala? Congratulations, follow the link, enter your Twitch credentials, and you got yourself a plush. Alright, so that is number 1. Hopefully they can redeem it. There's another one from Lisa Bean. Wow, Lisa Bean! Nobody wants to, like... Berserk Loon, are you here? Are you in the chat? Now remove the 2 blocks above the stone. Okay. Berserk Loon, are you here? Lorax, like I said, follow the link. Click the link up there. The xbcrafted-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. And then you can put in your Twitch credentials because it has to verify that it is actually you. And then... And then you'll put in your address and all that kind of jazz. What we doing? We're slowly but surely chat-aided building a entity separator thing. Place 4 armor stands on the stone block. Wait, can you? Do I have to? I have to get up there to place it, don't I? Okay. Lorax, did you figure it out? Power. Oh, see, now you didn't say nothing about no buttons here, okay? Power the. Okay, just because it hasn't come through yet that you've claimed it, so just wanted to make sure. Still no sign of a berserk loon? Berserk loon anywhere? Okay. So get your exclamation enters ready. Here comes another one. Again, if you've already won or already ordered, please do not enter so we can get it to more people. Okay. Here it comes. In your face. And whoever just ordered that plush, thank you. See, it works on me. But we're gonna go back through. We re-rolled some last stream, but I said I'd wait till we got closer to the end date before we redid some. Replace the piston with a sticky, then place a shelf on the piston. See, that's what I started out with, was a sticky. Place a shelf. Un shelf. But isn't that going to push the trap door? Congratulations, Tamarius. Follow the link, enter your Twitch credentials so it can verify it is you. You got yourself a plush. Oh, and Ebony Falcon is giving away a plush as well. Exclamation enter. Nice, April showers. Anonymous, thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate that. I feel like that's going to push this out, right? Or no, it'll do nothing. It's going to do absolutely nothing. You only got to do the exclamation enter once per giveaway. So, yeah. Small Town Cowboy, congratulations. Again, follow the link, enter your stuff, get the win. Okay? Yeah, I feel like this isn't... Do we gotta move it back and like have a block push the thing? Like if we move this to here And then we put a block, and then it pushes into that, and then maybe. Okay. This is a bit more work than I thought it was going to be. All right. While we're waiting for that, let's see if there's any others we can re-roll. Scrolling. Scrolling. I think that might be all of them. I think that was only the two. So there was like 2 or 3 in one giveaway that hadn't been. But I think we're all good now. Just waiting for the one. Waiting for Tomarius to claim, and then we good. Pete put a link in Discord. What? Where? What? One second. Oh, what the crap? Really? Wait, what? Place a chest. I don't have a chest. I mean, I'm kind of enjoying just slowly waiting for instructions from chat. That's kind of fun. But, yeah. Chest. Yeah, it's a video by Methods. I mean, I'm not gonna show the video or have the audio playing. I don't know if this is what I'm looking for or not, honestly. I mean, I can post the link. Like, it's not about not wanting to advertise for somebody. It's just that's their video, and I would rather people go there and watch it than me show it. You know what I mean? So somehow make the what? Should we use honey blocks? Or I'm not sure which creation and I'm building. Pretty. Yeah. Spirit Cherokee, thank you very much for ordering a shirt, a plush, oh, the desk mat, and a mug. Holy crap! You ordered all the things. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're totally lost. You are not the only one. I am completely lost as well. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get armor stands against the chest. That's the part that's confusing me. Because we would have to do that consistently, right? So we would need it basically riding this wall. Slime and piston. What? What slime? Slime where? What? You can do it by water. No chest is fine. I'm so lost. So if we do that, just to get water. Wait, water. Where are we going to put water? Because we'd have to build like a thing, which we. Wait, what? Yeah, I keep muting it when I look at the video. So I'm just gonna put armor stands, and then put water. And then take out the water. And then take out the blocks. There. Asmodeus, thank you very much for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Do I push the button now? Nope. Is that supposed to happen? So that's not supposed to. Put the water stream back. Well. Wait, what? Then we need. Okay, hold on. I'm assuming. Well, I don't think that's how that was supposed to happen. I feel like that is supposed to be there. Well, that's going to end up back there anyway. And then are we supposed to block this water somehow? Yeah, we're trying to separate armor stand entities. Normal piston. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. And are we supposed to stop this water? Just so it's pushing that way? So there's 4. I'm going to push the button. Bam. No. Whoa. Oh. Leggy. I feel like something's missing in here. But maybe not. Maybe not. Is this supposed to push it into the trapdoor? Is that what's supposed to happen? Because that's not happening. Well, I think the armor stand is supposed to activate the trapdoor. I think. At least that's what. Make the armor stand on a bottom. Okay. This is kind of fun. All right. So this whole row bottom slabs, I'm assuming. Or just that block? Flood. Let's put them up here just in case. Somebody did things. Thank you, whoever ordered the mug. It's a big mug. Hope you enjoy it. All of them. Oh, keep doing. I mean, we're just doing it like a little thing here. So, did I only have 2? Dang it. Okay. There. Now they're all bottom slabs. Wait, won't they just... Won't they just... I feel like if is that a thing that's supposed to happen? I mean, it's getting stuck on that block currently. Is currently the problem. So I think this is supposed to move forward. So we need some iron bars or something across here. Or not. I think iron bars are too small. No. Yes. I don't know. It's so confusing. I'm so confused. Right, so what if we did more at once? I wish you could just put... I feel like they're going to go through all at the same time, no? Yeah. It didn't seem like it's going to separate them. And then what's the point of the piston? Right? Because I feel like that's supposed to do something. So this kind of has to be here because it has to activate that, right? And that's supposed to stop the one that's back here from going. I'm assuming. Try making each one hold an item. Hmm. Yeah, those two just kind of melded together. Right, but what I'm saying about the piston is how does that even get activated, though? Like in this current contraption. So I kind of see what is supposed to happen, but I don't know that that's supposed to be slabs. And I don't know that the manual for when they maybe, because I feel like there's something supposed to happen here. But it doesn't. Which makes me think maybe this should be a solid block. Let's try that, I think. Ah! Dang it! Stupid beacon. Actually, no, we want a block there. And what if we put... Nope. We put a sticky piston in there. And then a button. No, that does nothing. Okay. Well, see, now we know. Ah, that's great. Yeah, see, I don't... I wish I had, like, even a basic understanding of the principles that are at work, you know? Because... slime or honey, what do you think, like, right there? Well, I think those... So this would have to become something that can't be moved, which I don't know that I have any of that. Actually, I do. So, I mean... And then if we did a honey block, I don't think that's really going to make a difference, but we can try. Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to go. I know that. You looked at the video for 2 seconds. Right. That's kind of where I'm at. Like I don't know how I mean, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We can Where's methods? Like where methods? Where you at? We getting a call. We can hang out. You can help me out. Come on, methods. Let's go get rid of this rain. Hopefully. Wait, is it night and rain? I hope it's night and rain. No. Wait, where's the sun? Can't see the sun. Here comes the sun. It's definitely turning night, I think. Or not. Okay, whatever. So let's see about building what methods has there. We need some packed ice. Got a piston. I think we just need an immovable block, right? So like a furnace would work. He's got some sea pickles, which we should. So we'll have to go get some sea pickles. You know, if you're looking for a sea pickle farm, I know a guy. He designed this really cool one. It's right here. You get all the sea pickles. See it? Take it in. Love it. Enjoy it. Pretty great. Oh, no block. Good call. Do we have? We have a jukebox. So note block, that's what, a piece of redstone and some wood? Okay, we can make that. Just trying to make sure I got everything. Glass, water, pickles. Okay, I think everything else we have. Okay, so what we're going to try next is we're going to try building what methods has. Which we have slime blockages there. And I'm pretty sure we need a sticky piston. And I don't even know that what he has is going to actually work for this. But we'll see. Is that a comparator or a repeater? Pretty sure that's a repeater. Okay. Like it is an entity separator, but it's not like an armor stand separator. All right, so what we got to do is say we have this coming like this, and then back here, say right here, we're going to have just the immovable block, roller, and then we take some sea pickles, and we boop one there. Oh, that's a stair. Oh, that's a stair. Son of a biscuit. Go away. I mean, we're going to need those. Although he uses iron pressure plate. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so that's a stair. I don't think it matters what kind of stair. And that goes there. And then just block there. Space, block with a repeater. I don't know how many ticks that's on. I don't think it matters. And then, oh, I got no blocks in here. How about that? See, I'm prepared. Y'all thinking I ain't prepared? I'm prepared. Observer. Thank you. No block. No block. And then observer. Shabang. And then sticky piston. So we're gonna try this. Like I said, I don't know that this is even close to what we need, but we'll give it a shot. Two ticks. Okay. Nice. And then methods has like that. I didn't even know you could do that. And then we're gonna need something to keep the water in there. Then there's water there with a trapdoor here for some reason. And a block here. Pressure plate for some reason. Oh, that's to activate that. And then we need water there and water there. So we need water there for some reason. Okay. And then water there for some reason. And basically that's... Oh, no, wait, that's not high enough. Ugh. And then on here, we need more ice. I mean, he used ice, so I'm going to assume it has to be ice. I don't know what that's... I'm thinking that's like the drop chute. But what we should be able to do, maybe... No. Dang it! Maybe it has to be like... it probably has to be in the corner. So, what we'll do is we'll build up here. Wait, how is that gonna... Wait, what? We got a raid. Purple Fire Kitty, thank you very much for the raid. Bringing the peeps along. Hopefully you had an awesome stream. Okay. So, I'm assuming they have to come in against that. If we were flinging it across some ice, would it go in fast enough? Would it be going fast enough to just like slam against that and then drop? We'll find out. And then we need something to stop the water. I have nothing to stop water. Okay. Guess we could do a sign. So then, oh, dang it. Will this work? No, that's, I mean, oh yeah, it worked. Okay. Ow. I did first day of charity stuffs, had a lot of fun, multiple different Minecraft. Nice. So that should, yeah. So let's get a few in there. Okay. Nope. Nope. No. And you're saying make that a button. Although that's just going to break off. I mean, it's over on the edge, essentially. Wonder if that needs to be, I mean, can't see what this block is in that build. So we'll make that ice. All right, so that's definitely not going to work. What if we replace that with a pressure plate? I don't think there's anything that could really screw with. Oh, I mean, it launched all of them. Not quite what we were looking for. I'm trying to make a thing that'll separate armor stands. The trapdoor needs, well, it does. Oh wait, oh that, is that facing the wrong way? And I know there's no game audio. Once I'm just kind of watching the video back to see. Yeah, I think so. I think this is meant for separating different items. You know what I mean? Like, so if we hold on, let's see if we can. We'll show what this is actually meant for. We need this to. Oops. I don't know if that's going to work or not. But the idea is that stuff ends up in here. So we like, we got that, we got that, we got that, we got that. And that's not going to work. Of course. But you can see it's all different things. And then if we go boop, so that'll shoot out one item. And then you can see the rest are still there. And so go boop. And it shoots out the next stack of items. And then the next stack of items. And then the next. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is made for. Put items in each armor. Oh, that might work. Because maybe it's Yeah, I mean, it is trying to... Okay. So if we put... This is going to be a pain. So we go show arms. Yes. We'll give it a sign. And then we need to gravity no. Gravity yes. So that will... I think it's where it needs to be. I mean, if this works, this could like this could be exactly what we... I mean, do they have to have different items though? Okay. Yeah, I think it's just not going to work with these. Hey, baby.
Hey, man.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Can I twist your arm? You sounded like you needed something.
The pickle, change it to something else. So the pickle is supposed to stop the other items from flying, I think. So if we change that to something else... It's just going to launch all of them.
Love you.
Love you. So that's the problem. Try a shelf. Try a shelf where? She brought me a Death Wish mocha cold brew latte. Oh, Red-Headed Honey. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you for ordering 2 plushies. Says I started watching you after I had my gallbladder removed and have really enjoyed this community. You have become my favorite hermit. Thank you. I'm very sorry I missed that. Like, there's got to be a way to... I mean... Like, there's a reason this was the sea pickle, right? Like, there is a reason. It's for the like the... Unless we're just not getting it over far enough. Maybe, I mean, maybe that's it. Or, oh, wait. Hold on. What if we remove the base plate? Maybe the base plate's causing issues. Because we can remove the the base plate. We need the base plate though for the conveyor. We'll try it. I mean, whatever. Like we're in too deep to stop now. Unfortunately. I wish somebody that knew Redstone would log on. Does anybody watch Impulse? Are you here? Etho? No? Doc? Hello? Somebody rescue me. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to try is we're going to leave the water here. I don't think the armor stands will float. And so maybe that will push them like further into the corner there. We'll give them items, and we'll remove the base plates. Even though the base plates we need for the conveyor system. Just for science. Base plate, no. Well, actually, you know what? Before we do the remove the base plate thing, we're going to try seeing if we can't get it even further into the thing there first. So we'll give that one a sign. We'll give this one of those. I don't know if it matters if they have different items. Okay. Oh, see, now they're like really over to the side. Okay. I kind of want to put the sea pickle back. They certainly seem like they're further over. That did not. Because if we remove the pickle, oh, maybe that's what you were saying with the shelf. Is try a shelf there. Because I was like, try a shelf where? But you're saying, well, oh yeah, well, it can't be moved. So if we put a shelf there, I mean, I feel like that's just going to let all of them through, though. Or none. Okay. So that's ice. I mean, yeah, so the hitbox is like there. I think it's getting stuck on the fence gate or the. Whoa! What happened there? The water. They're not even getting far enough. Hold on. So in the other one, they will actually be that size. Oh, okay. So it did something different. Not different enough. Just trying to see if we get it to where they're all the same, like what the size they're gonna be. No, no, they're just stuck. Somebody did something. Thank you, whoever that was that ordered a plush, and thank you, your gamer girl. Says thank you for leaving your mark on the world. You are appreciated. Well, thank you for being here and stuff. Am I going all out on Decked Out 3 when it comes out? No, probably not. I'll probably play a bit, but I don't know that I would, I'm going to get all crazy about it. So maybe, what if, no, that's not going to work. Well, actually that would work. Maybe. What if we did that? No. I mean, we could try just getting rid of the water. No. Because that has to push them back. Wait, are they getting stuck on the... they're not getting pushed back because they're getting stuck. Yeah, on that. But I don't think that really matters, honestly. The obsidian, it's just the only reason he had obsidian is because it doesn't get moved by slime block. Same for a furnace. So. On their back. What are, oh, what are those? Okay. Let's try this again. Either we'll get it or we'll go crazy trying. That's basically where we're at. Let's make it bigger before. Wait. Because it has to be bigger. It has to be to work in like the conveyor system. So it has to be bigger. Gifted Nugget, thank you very much for the 3-month Prime. I appreciate that. If y'all aren't interested in the plush, we do have also a sub goal running. Obviously, getting 500 subs in a day is not going to happen. But I feel like we could do another 25? Maybe? It's a thing. Maybe. That could possibly happen. Maybe. We just had a talk last night about voices. And so, like, we were rewatching Transformers, like the first one. And I did the Optimus voice. And I was like, see, I could have been Optimus. And I was like, no, that dude has such a cooler voice than I do. Like, I think I've got a cool voice sometimes. Other times, it just sounds weird. But in a world, yeah. Graybeard, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate your face. Nana, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate your face. Wait, where did the button go? Why button? Why? Oh, wait, there's no button. No. They're not getting stuck now, though, which is weird. They were getting stuck before. No. Huh. The acting in all of the Transformers was not like, it's not, I don't feel like they were going for like Oscar noms, you know what I mean? So it's fine. Coma, thank you very much for gifting that sub, and Keith, thank you for resubscribing. See, we're almost, wait, what are we at? 511. See, we could almost only 14 more. I feel like it's possible, you know? C'est possible. Queen Monica, thank you very much for the Prime resub. There's got to be a way to do this. Maybe I could just like poke method. Wait, is methods? Hold on. He might be. Is he in here? No. Is he? Where would he be? He would in there maybe. No. Okay, maybe I'm just not in a server with methods. Hold on. Wait, is he in there? No. Yeah. Okay. I'm just not in the server with methods. Try a trapdoor sideways instead of a pickle. You're a pickle. You mean like that? And now it just don't work at all. Okay. Yeah, I could pretty much guarantee there is a way to do this. It's just, it has to be done by a smarter person than I. Nilo, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I am in a pickle. We've been at this for 2 hours. We're no close. Like, if I was just doing like a normal kind of conveyor belt where like the items were like floating across the top on ice or something, like it would be so much easier. But yeah. So there's a reason it has to be like on this here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like 2 hours, but yeah, it's definitely been 2 hours. Because like I say, ideally they would be stacked here, and then one at a time they get pushed out. Because then we could set a timer for, you know, like somebody walks up, and then the timer pops off, and then it, you know, they just start coming out, and then this could be the line to take them back and put them back in the system or whatever. But as it stands, that is not a thing. I guarantee somebody's done it. I guarantee they've done it. How do you become verified on Twitch? I've been a Twitch partner for 12 years, I think is what it was. 11 years, something like that. And I don't know how you do it now, but becoming a partner on Twitch got me the check mark. So even if they could be dispensed, so how it sits, right? I'll show you how this is set up if you haven't seen the video. Show arms, and so we'll get you go, nope, you go there, throw it on the head, and then the head cancel, stop it. The head sits like that, and then we go invisible and lock it, and that's how it floats through here. And that gets it at the perfect height that it's just resting on top of the carpet, but then it gets pushed around by water. And so it's actually really cool how it works. It just, yeah. Try that in the new machine. I mean, we can try it. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I'm starting to lose hope on this. This was not the plan to spend the day doing this, honestly. I mean, there was no plan. So how could I plan no plan? You know? Okay. So then if we have blocks on the head. I guess it doesn't matter what block they have. I mean, it's going to be a lot of the same blocks. So I made partner when it was a lot easier to make partner. Just like on YouTube, made partner when it was a lot easier to make partner. Not that I'm saying like don't try, but it was definitely a lot easier at one time. To the head. Dito? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for ordering the plush. And Mel, thank you as well for ordering the plush. Love your content. Please keep it up. And I would love a shout out, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So that's that. I mean, I don't. Let's see. No. Same predicament. You got 1K followers in a month, so I can't believe I could. So I believe I can do it. I've seen channels like explode out of nowhere. So they're not supposed to be centered. They're supposed to be off to the side. Redhead, yeah, it's showing that you purchased 2 for yourself. So it has 2 times for redheaded honey. It didn't do a giveaway. Feel free to cancel it and then like do two orders, like order 1 for yourself and then do like a giveaway separate. I don't know how it does it if you're, yeah, it just has 2 ordered for you. Sorry about that. I don't know how it handles that. What if we did? It's probably a huge mistake. I mean, it's going to move that, but no. What if that was just a solid block? No. No. I really don't like. I don't think this here is. I don't think it's going to work at all. I don't. I really don't see it working. Wish I could buy it, but my currency is dying. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe if somebody does a giveaway, you get a chance to win one. I mean, that's I've priced them as low as I can. Just like all of my merch, I've priced it to a point where if I price it any lower, I end up paying out of pocket. And obviously I can't do that. Like if I could give my merch away for free, I would. Like legit. I'm not, it's not a money making scheme for me. So the plush itself is $24.99. Obviously there's shipping, there's import fees, there's tariffs, there's VAT, there's whatever your country charges. Which I can't do anything about that either. Like that's completely out of my control. So wait, put a shelf. I feel like that would have to be, well, no, shelves don't get pushed though. So that would have to be like a sticky piston or a slime block with like a trap door to push it, and then you can't even put the trap door in there. And even if you could put a trap door in there, it would get like these would end up landing on it. So new giveaway. Thank you for doing that. Exclamation enter for your chance to win a plush. Exclamation enter. I don't know if I told you. I probably did. But Jello, the one that made the XB fam plush, or not plush, emote, is working on a best fam emote. It's gonna be cool. Because, you know, XB fam is best fam. Yeah, if you don't, if you've ordered one or won one already, please don't enter. Obviously I can't. But, you know, honor system. Son of a biscuit. Like, what is it hit? I feel like it's hitting the trap door. And that's what's stopping it, because the trap door isn't being triggered. How do we solve that? Oh, what if, oh, no, that wouldn't work. Well, maybe. Can you put, does redstone signal go through honey block? Because I'm thinking we could possibly, maybe, put a guy there with pressure plate on top. Although that may get triggered too early. I mean, that's not going to work. It's on its own. But if we put, yeah, see, it's just, that's not. Lord Geyser, what's up? Long time no see. How you doing? Oh, that's not. Oh, what if we? Okay. All right, Q-Light, have a good one. We need a different pressure plate. Where did? Right, does that? Aha. Okay, hold on. Is that going to do anything for it? Probably not. No. It's, oh, it's still not. Oh, what if? No, still not triggering it. Are you? It's like, no, it should be. Yeah, I don't I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Oh, that okay. Screw you. Stupid. Ooh, sorry about that. I got a really bad cough out of nowhere. So the weighted pressure plate with me standing on it put out a power of 1. Thank you, whoever ordered that plush. Wait, who won that last one? Hold on, I missed it. Infidel Red. Did you do the thing, Infidel Red? Do the dang thing, Infidel. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I don't I don't know what to do from here, you know? Yeah, you can't do armor stands and boats. That would be cheat mode because obviously then they wouldn't stack, I guess, but we're trying to figure out a way to unstack like armor stands that end up in the same block to like spit one out, or keep them from like grouping together to begin with, or while they're being pushed around in water. So basically it would be so you can see how they're all stacking together. The idea is something happens that makes them like, you know, unstack essentially. And they're just not triggering that. And I don't know if that's the issue or what. Yeah, see, if they're bigger, they don't come back at all. Like, it looks like they really want to. Wait, what? Ferks confirmed? Wait, what? What confirmed? What? You can't put armor stands in like a mine cart or a boat or any of that. So. Have I tried wind charges or powdered snow? Wait, for what? And like I said, I don't know if it's that this isn't triggering or what, because that hasn't triggered even once with the armor stands. Whereas with the items, it does. Like if I throw... See, that gets launched out. And then if we do... that... Are they? Oh, they're float. Okay. They're floating. Just nothing. Nothing is working today. You know? Where are my signs at? Son of a... I'm gonna die. Okay. Alright, so just in case you just got here, this here is made to separate items. You can see we got a bunch of items in there. And so if we do that, one of them gets shot out. And it's in the order that they were thrown, or that they landed there. And so if we do it again, you see another one gets shot out. Another one gets shot out. But the other ones stay. You see? So that's the whole point to this particular contraption. And we were just trying to see, would that work as well with armor stands, which it does not.
F1 ref 1 rick racker ref 1 rick rack ref 1 rick racker. This was a making a note here huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Working with armor, do what we must. Because we can. For the good of all of us. Except the builds that don't work. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And then ask for the armor stand cake code. F1 rick rack ref 1 rick racker ref 1 rick rack ref 1 rick racker.
Fitz, thank you very much for the 1500 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I think the hitbox of the armor stand is catching. Well, it's supposed to. Because the water, the whole point of the water, with the items anyway, is that it pushes it back this way. So this slams into it, and then it gets caught in the water. One, for some reason, goes forward, and then the other ones get pushed back. So that's by design. But again, this is not made to work with armor stands. So we're trying to use it for something that is not its intended use. You see. Where did the pickles go? Oh, in my pocket. That's where they went. And so normally this has a sea pickle sitting there. This is a design by Methods. So, and then this is normally not in it. And that's how that usually sits. All right, Craig, have a good one. Infidel Red with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Trigger trapdoor on piston fire. Yeah, I don't know. It's something, whatever it is, whatever is happening, it's preventing the armor stands from triggering this. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, will it? Yeah, so armor stands definitely trigger it. I wonder if it's a size thing. Like, what if we go... You know what I'm saying? Or maybe if they were, like, super tiny, then it would work. And we did try it without, well, yeah, that still wouldn't work. Because the size of the armor stand that we need it to be is that. That's the size we need the armor stand to be. And I guess, yeah, I guess that wouldn't actually matter. The base plate, because base plate doesn't change its hitbox. So that wouldn't matter. And if we could, like, if we could get an item to sit above the armor stand while it's tiny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly can't think of a way to get this to do what I would like it to do. So I'm gonna have to see if I can't get someone that's smarter than me to, like, you know, could be getting caught into the trapdoor before it can activate the pressure plate. That's probably it. Yeah. But again, I don't know how to fix that. I mean, maybe, no, that wouldn't. Does it say maybe putting it that way? But that doesn't seem like it would be a thing. That would be a thing. Yeah, it's still not. The only other thing I could think is to do a tripwire hook across here. But all right, I'm gonna have to try some of this, like, off camera and creative. Just try and get some sense of what's actually happening. Let's just get silly. No, still not triggering it. So that's a size of a block. Is it still not? No. Oh! Wait. mean, that one stayed... Wait, hold on. I mean, it spit all 4 of them. But are we accidentally, like, maybe possibly onto something? Like, and did that happen? Well, see, now the big one is, like, stuck. Because it's stuck on... Yeah. So, hold on. Hold. I don't think we accidentally stumbled onto something, but let's do some. So we made that one the size of a block. Oh wait, that's not the size of a block. What if we go 2? That's the size of a block. Okay. And then, what if we did... Okay, so let's put that back how it was. I mean, what are the odds that we just accidentally stumbled into something? I'm gonna say not good, but okay. Yeah, it's doing something. Not quite what we want, but it's doing at least something now, right? Yeah, so it's pushing all of them. But if we then put items, I don't think the items are going to make any difference, but we're going to give it a shot. So if we place... Nope. We place them and then give them items. And then again, that's the size it's got to be. Nope. I feel like it's just gonna fling them all again. Or none. Okay, so it wasn't work. It was just pushing the guys forward. Crap. Oh man, that sucks. It's back to not triggering though for some reason. Or no, well, I guess before it wasn't triggering. Rip. Wait, how do we make... can't remember the last time I made a tripwire hook. I think it's iron and a stick and a... Yeah, perfect. We'll give it a shot. We'll tripwire it and see what do. So if we put a guy there and a guy there. So we stick that there and that there. And then we need wire for the trip. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, we could try with the items on the head. I don't know that really. Wait, if we give a boots, does that, hold on. Do boots change their hitbox at all? I wouldn't think so. I don't think anything changes their hitbox. But we can try giving him boots as well. Hello, Genfire. How you doing? Ow. Okay. So that's currently trigger? No. Okay. Is it? Wait, is that? No. What is your deal? Why? I guess armor stands don't activate tripwires? Wait, what? Wait, how is the honey block making that stick? Okay, it is triggering. So it is triggering. Okay. Like I say, I don't think this... Yeah, that definitely doesn't. Okay. Well, I honestly, I don't know where to go from here. I mean, I don't think the... Yeah, that's not doing anything. Only thing that's doing is making sure that those don't slide this way too far. Because when they hit, they kind of slide this way a bit. And I think that's the same thing that's doing. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, maybe if we did... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see about maybe asking somebody that has a better idea. Because I don't. So... That's the only thing I can think of, but I do believe I think that's gonna be it for today. I think this is... my brain. No brain anymore. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let me make sure all the gifts have been redeemed real quick. And if not, we'll see if there's any to re-roll. So far, so good. Like I say, I think we did all the older ones last stream. Yeah, it looks like all of them have been claimed. Thankfully. You know, it's just people, you know, they spend their money gifting out stuff, and then if it's left unclaimed, then it just seems a bit of a waste, you know? Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. For now, make sure to follow on Twitter or Blue Sky is the best place to follow, keep up to date with all the things. Also, don't forget there is a FunXB plush currently available for pre-order. It is a thing. We are currently at, oh, and I completely forgot to update. So we're going to have to update a minute. We're at 365. Did that not? So we got a few. Hold on. One sec. $365. Okay. You do have another, what, 10 days. It does end on the 15th. I don't know what time of day on the 15th. Just the 15th. So if you do plan on getting one, try to get it before the 15th, because after the 15th, it will never, ever be a thing again. That's it. This is the only time. A real piece of work. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Unfortunately, we are about to end, but I do appreciate it. We are going to go say hi to somebody. There's no other Hermit streaming, so we're going to go say hi to a smaller channel. It's one of my favorite things to do, so please stick around for that. It could really, really make somebody's day. Okay. Let's see if we can find somebody. Usually we raid people with like 10 or fewer. Well, let's go 20 or less. How about that? That way it kind of opens up who we can raid. Let's see. I don't want to raid anybody playing Donut SMP, just cuz. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what this person's doing, what they're not doing, what they're going to say, what they're not going to say, what they believe, what they don't believe. You may like them, you may not. There's only one way to find out, and that's to go say hi. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. See y'all next time. Hanson, thank you very much for resubscribing. Thank you.